Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to my very first on-cam react video. Today, we're reacting to the latest episode of Death Battle, Perfect Cell, or in this case, Cell from Dragon Ball, against Metal Sonic from Sonic the Hedgehog. I've reviewed all the analysis. I feel like Cell has done some planetary feats that can, basically his blast can erase a Kamehameha, but I don't think he'll be able to surpass Metal Sonic. Oh, and my cat just hopped on my lap. This is voodoo. But I feel like Metal Sonic will have what it takes to take out Cell. But if Cell wins, then I'll tip my hat to Devil Artemis and Kermit the Frog and whatnot. But without further ado, I'm putting it on Metal Sonic. Let's go for it.
Alright, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle! Here we go. Whoa. Oh,
salutations, Dr. Robotnik. Your reputation precedes you. Bring me your strongest fighter, or face... Then prepare to kneel before your...
Oh, we're starting with this Metal Sonic! Okay. So this is how we're starting. Yep, that broke it. Because I also learned Because what I've also learned when Bowser fought Eggman, Metal Sonic can go Super Saiyan. So if they include that in this fight, it's over.
Tell me, does a machine like yourself ever experience fear? Not anymore!
Damn! Oh shit! The Death Egg! There goes the Death Egg!
You're dealing with the ultimate life form. I already possess his data. Observe. Chaos!
Troll.
Life form data successfully copied.
Yep, it's over.
It'll take more than that to kill me, puppet! I know. Now
Hey, he's going Super Saiyan! Let's go, baby! Let's go! It's over. But even that has a limit too. But Metal Sonic needs to use it wisely. Oh yeah, he got his kids. He got his kids, baby. Oh, so does he.
Don't you dare.
Not in his arena. Oh, damn!
I am not just the greatest warrior in the universe. I am all of them! If you are all of them, then so am I. I'll never lose to a machine like
to be it.
I'll crush you.
Let's freaking go, baby!
So,
Woo!
Metal's got all the powers of the Chaos Emerald and the Z Fighters? Well, that world's fucked. Our bad.
Cell may have been one of the greatest threats in Dragon
Yes!
Ball, but Eggman's greatest creation ultimately proved too much for him. Let's break this down into 4 categories: strength, speed, abilities, and adaptation.
Let's go strength.
Who was the strongest? Well, it's no surprise that any version of Cell was gonna be way more powerful than base Metal or Neo. Even just using the manga, blowing up a solar system is far beyond the level of power output Metal can match.
Without his stronger forms. With them, the power gap entirely reversed. Not only could Metal match Cell's solar system busting or scaling from Frieza, but he could surpass it with the universe-destroying power of the Emeralds.
But hang on, Wiz. Those Namekians said that Cell was strong enough to threaten a universe on his own.
They did, but they didn't specify how, and there's nothing suggesting he could destroy it. in
Yeah.
one go, especially since it's only brought up theoretically and without any time frame.
Even being generous and assuming he could just blow it up, final bosses like Time Eater and Solaris can destroy the wider multiverse.
That's
and
right.
Super Neo Metal would scale to them. Metal Sonic takes the edge in strength.
And with Sonic characters being known for their speed, you might think that was an easy win for Metal.
At his
No.
max speed in his super form, he should be comparable to entities like the Time Eater, who in Shadow Generations can destroy entire universes in seconds. By using the radius of the observable universe, we can estimate the Time Eater's destructive wave traveled at about 180 quadrillion times faster than light.
Certainly
Damn.
impressive, but let's compare that to Goku's flight from heaven to hell shortly after the Cell games, which covered roughly a universe in distance at approximately 180 quadrillion times faster than light.
Oh, hey, just like Time Eater. The difference, though, was that Goku was in his base form, way slower than Super Saiyan 2 Gohan or Super Perfect Cell.
Factoring in Super Saiyan multipliers, Super Perfect Cell can move upwards of 100 times faster than that, and so 100
Like
times
Better
faster
Cool-
than
like
Metal
Better Cool,
Sonic.
however, they would
Somehow,
cancel each
Cell
other out.
takes the edge in
Wow.
speed. You know, the thing Metal was designed for.
Wasn't expecting that. Let's see if any of their abilities could tip the scales.
I
They
feel
share
like
many
this
of the
could
same
go.
powers, like
I feel like this
telekinesis,
could be a
force fields, and energy
tie.
projectiles. Of note, though, Cell's regeneration was clearly superior, able to fully heal from a single cluster of microscopic cells.
On top of that, Cell's Saiyan genes would let him grow in power every time he almost died, and his Cell Juniors gave him the numbers advantage.
And considering Super Neo Metal had a time limit, Cell would have a big advantage in a battle of attrition.
But with Chaos Control, that became a lot tougher.
Cell and his juniors had no way to deal with Metal boosting his speed or stopping time, something that countered Cell's speed advantage and left him open. And with Silver's psychokinesis, or the Emerald spatial distortion, Metal could seriously impair Cell's healing.
So it helped that Cell could fall back on his martial arts abilities in a pinch.
Despite
Right.
effectively being a newborn, Cell's genetic instincts allowed him to best Earth's most skilled warriors back to back to back.
Metal may have
Damn.
copied Eggman's brains, but he definitely isn't as good of a fighter. The Sonic heroes haven't trained like the Z fighters, and Metal's been beaten by all of them a bunch of times. So all that in mind, abilities is rough.
Yep, I called it. It's a
Leads us
tie.
to One thing they're both known for: their capability to evolve and become more powerful in response to their opponents, aka their
And
Adaptation.
frankly, that's where this back and forth completely breaks. Because at the end of the day, Metal can copy Cell, but Cell can't
Can cop-
absorb Metal.
Metal.
Cell's ability to
Yeah.
physically absorb an opponent is primarily viable against foes he can match or overpower.
Even if he took Metal by surprise, he can't absorb fully inorganic robots like Android 16.
Metal
Exactly.
was only able to absorb Android 17 and 18 because they were primarily organic.
They're actually more like cyborgs and are only called androids in the English translation.
Metal, on the other hand, can copy a target's biodata through only a few seconds of direct eyesight, something he could easily accomplish during a time stop.
And using it on Cell means he wouldn't just get Cell's powers, but the powers of all of the Z Warriors too.
Remember, Metal's copying applies to abilities that fundamentally affect his own biology, like Espio's invincibility or Chaos's liquid body.
Right.
Nothing Cell has would be off limits, especially given all of Cell's powers were genetically encoded in the first place, quite literally biodata.
Cell's Saiyan power-ups? Copied. Cell's regeneration? Copied. Cell's key techniques? Believe it or
Copied.
not, copied.
Chaos Emeralds are described as being able to produce life energy, similar to Ki. So there's a precedent for him being able to replicate Cell's power set. And at this point, there's nothing stopping Metal from, say, stopping time and using a Kamehameha to vaporize him at a cellular level. just like Gohan did.
Cell might be able to do anything
That
Z
explains
fighters know how to
everything,
do,
yeah.
But that's not gonna help him, because Metal can do anything Cell knows how to do.
Right.
Range, isn't it?
Cell just doesn't
Anything
have any
he can
options to
do,
retaliate
he
that
can
Metal
do
wouldn't
better.
Also possess, including any of his previous advantages.
Yup.
Metal's copy ability is just that overpowered.
Oh, I guess now I get why they called it Sonic CD.
Why's that?
Cell died.
Mm-hmm.
Wiz, you get it? CD? Wiz?
The winner
where
is
you go-
Metal
Come on
Sonic.
back. Next.
Oh boy. Now the $1 million question. What is episode 3? Because we gotta wait 4 weeks. Next time
Time
on Death Battle. What? Wait. We got Chainsaw Man. Wait, no, this is it. Bakugo? Bakugo and who?
Subscribe and join as a member to
Oh, the Bomb Demon! The Bomb Devil from... Oh my god! The Bomb Devil from Chainsaw Man is facing off against the most easily pissed off man in all of My Hero Academia. Holy shit! Well, okay then. I don't know much about Reese from Chainsaw Man. All I know that she's the Bomb Devil. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch y'all next time.